Hey, so yeah, I recognize my hair's crazy and I just got out of the shower, but I have something I want to say. So I was thinking about it in the shower, and I feel like with this whole thing, I want to be really genuine. I don't feel like it gets more genuine than me sitting here wet in a towel with no makeup and my hair is crazy. So there you go. I'm a real girl just like you. Anyways, I wanted to say, I have lots of things to say, but right now I want to just talk about how I kind of started and why I started this whole thing. Instagram, YouTube, and hopefully more things in the future. I guess the whole thing is I'm kind of a starter and not much of a finisher, typically in my life. I don't know if anyone else is like that too, but I get really, really excited about starting something off, and then when it gets hard or when it doesn't work out perfectly, I kind of just lose interest and start on to something else new. And I guess with this, partially why I started my Instagram as far as weight loss and fitness and stuff was accountability. That was the most important thing for me is when I take those pictures of my daily macros, that's I know if I eat a cookie or if I decide to, have some popcorn or chips or something, that's going on there and y'all are going to see it. And so that helps me to not, if I feel like it, I'm I don't want to take a picture of that. So I don't, which is great. That's the main purpose for me, because it helps me to just stay on track. Another thing is, honestly, I have been for the last 6 months trying my hardest to find a way to make some money. I know. Get a job. Right. The tricky thing comes when you're 36 years old and you've had kids. You've spent your entire marriage basically raising kids at home. I never went to school. I 2 years, is it? I think 2 years after high school, 3 years after high school, I got married, and then the next year I had a kid. And I never figured out what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I guess that, coupled with the fact that sorry, my arm's getting tired. Coupled with the fact that I just never had any kind of career outside of right before I got married, makes it really difficult for me, because anything I get at this point is going to be minimum wage or whatever, and it just isn't even worth it for us, because childcare and the stress of not being there and the stress of not of having two parents working, it won't pan out financially. But basically, my husband and I, we own our own concrete company, and it's doing very, very well. But because we live in Canada, it's very seasonal. And in the wintertime, it's super slow. And we've gotten ourselves, not into a crazy mess or anything, but just really, really tight, and it hasn't been fun. And so I've been racking my brain, actually seriously having anxiety over this topic of how the heck can I help? How can I still maintain being a stay-at-home mom, still be there for my husband and my kids, but also make some considerable money? I have ducks. I could sell duck eggs. Yay, whoopee ding. That's going to pay for me having ducks, basically. There's, finding something is really hard. So I'm not going to lie. Yesterday, I was watching this free video on how to build your Instagram following and all that stuff, because I kind of am interested in that, obviously, because I have an Instagram account. And they were talking about, what's your like, why do you need to be popular? If you're just being popular for the sake of being popular, then that's not good enough. And I thought, yeah, that's true. Like, why am I doing this? I don't, why am I taking my time to do this? And I talked to my sister, and she was like, and then we talked on the phone, and I was saying that to her, how it kind of got me thinking, like, why do I want this popularity? Why am I willing to put in this time and effort just for popularity? Like, I'm not selling anything. I don't have some kind of store. I'm not a personal trainer, obviously. I don't have a cookbook. I don't have anything. So what am I doing this for? And my sister, I said to her, I was concerned of am I doing this for likes? Am I that shallow that I just need people to like me? Some rando people that are not even part of my life. And she said to me, she hung up the phone, and a few hours later we talked again, and she said, I was thinking about our conversation, and I think that the reason why, she's like, maybe I'm off, but I feel like the reason why you want to have likes on Instagram isn't because you need random people to like you, is because you see so much of fake online all the time, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. And you want reality. You want people to see real life. And she said she thinks that I want to help people, to feel good about themselves and to feel like, yeah, your fat jiggly ass and boobs while you're running on a treadmill, it's gross looking. Absolutely. And guess what? Same for me. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with even saying that. I think there's this huge, huge thing right now where it's like, oh, you don't say anything bad about yourself. It's all body positivity. Well, that's all great. But then what happens when you actually are having anxiety over the fact that you are not positive about your body? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with body positivity. Not at all. But like, we're not all there. And that is reality. Like, the reason why the health and beauty and fitness industry is like multi-billion, trillion, gazillion dollar industry that's not going away is because we do not feel happy and confident and comfortable with ourselves just like we are right now. Naked right out of the shower. Frankly, nobody does. I don't even, but I'm kind of pushing myself here. Sorry, tangent. My sister was right. After she said that to me, I thought, I think you're right. I think my goal of having Instagram, YouTube, you name it, is I genuinely want to help people. Now, coupling that with what we just talked about with money, I do not have a counseling degree. I have no letters behind my name. But I started thinking in the shower, which is why I'm having this conversation now. What am I good at? What am I actually really good at that I really, really enjoy? That isn't fake and it isn't just for money. And do you know what it is? It's talking. I can talk. You ask anybody I know and I talk. And the funny thing about that is I hated it for so long. I still do. I hate the fact that I just bunny trail and I ramble and someone asks me a simple question and it's a 20-minute long answer. And I hate it. But I can't change it. I don't know how. It's just the way I am. And I got thinking about this and I was like, why am I angry at myself or hating this part of myself that's just part of who I am? Why don't I try and use it? And suddenly it just hit. You know those shower moments where everything just makes sense? It hit and it was like, I know what I should do. I want to help people through my Instagram, through my YouTube, and how I want to monetize that to help me and my family. I want to do phone calls, guys. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe I'll never do a phone call, but here it is, me being real and raw. It's perfect. It's perfect. I want to do like 1 hour phone calls, and I'm uncomfortable calling myself a coach because I'm not. I have never taken any coaching lessons, but as I thought in the shower, maybe I should. Maybe I should go and take some coaching lessons, maybe even counseling. I want these phone calls to be a 60-minute chance for you, all of you, any one of you, to talk to me about your struggles with your weight loss, your goals, your excitements, your achievements. I want to help you to be confident in where you're going and how you're starting. I know there are so many people who have purchased, myself included, purchased yoga things online, purchased, friggin', you name it, the juice fasts and the pills and the 3 months to your perfect body. And you scroll through the before and after pictures on Google and go, how do they do this? How is this possible? I'll be dead honest. I'm not a coach. I'm not a fitness guru. I'm not a personal trainer, and I'm not a nutritionist. What I am is someone who understands where you're coming from, who has been at this for 5 years, and who has tried a lot of stuff and learned a lot of stuff. The phone calls will not be about, here's what you need to do. They're not going to be about keto or intermittent fasting. That's what I do. The phone calls are going to be about helping you sort out in your own head where you're at, because we're all at a different spot. And if in the conversation, the only thing you get out of it is, I'm feeling really anxious about even starting something, and I'm able to give you some pointed questions to think about over the next week that will help you get over that hump, some questions that will help you sort through in your own brain, where are these feelings coming from and why. That's all you're going to need to just take the leap. And that is exciting to me. To help you, actually help you. It's one thing to sit and post all these pictures of myself. And you know what? My goal is that one day I will be posting sexy butt shots of myself. I will be posting pictures of myself wearing cute yoga outfits and whatever the hell. Fine, sure. I want that for myself. I want that for you too. And I want you to be along with me. I want to help you along on the journey. So yeah, that's kind of my thing right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to try it. Maybe nobody calls me. Maybe nobody wants to talk to me about their weight loss journey. But hey, I'm a good friend. These are the 2 things that I'm the best at. Maybe, okay, like 3. Let's say 3. Number 1, I am a good friend. 100% good friend. Number 2, I always tell the truth. Sometimes even when it hurts. I have to work on that part. But I'm always telling you the truth, and I'm always real. And number 3, what was number 3? I don't remember what number. Oh, I like to talk. I love talking. And I love listening. So why the hell not, right? Sit and chat with you on the phone for 60 minutes. Help you. I mean, it's a win-win, right? Anyways, like and subscribe if you're interested in more of my crazy ramblings and seeing where I go on this fitness journey. And please comment below if you think this is crazy, or you think it's a good idea, or you know of some good coaching material that I could read, because I don't know anything about this. Let me know what you think. I'd love to know. But be nice, please be nice, because I'm a person on the other end here. Have a good day. Bye.